Welcome to this week's Carlton News Update. The Blues are in the midst of their most successful NAB Cup campaign in recent years after a 70-point win over Fremantle at Etihad Stadium on Saturday night. The Blues were never really challenged as Eddie Betts led the scoring spree with 4 goals, followed closely by Jeff Garlett, who finished the night with 3. The focus is now on to Adelaide, who Carlton will face on Friday night. This will be yet another opportunity for Mick Malthouse to see his leadership group in action before deciding on captain.
The captain this week will be Andrew Carlton, and he is a leader that leads very well on the ground, has a strong opinion and voice, so it's important that we acknowledge our leaders as we did on the weekend. Cade Simpson should be applauded for the way he went around about his game and also his leadership. So we've really struck gold here with the choices of our 5, and they've been elected by our player group. Our leadership group is very solid, very strong, is upholding our want. So this will be a great test for Andrew again.
In other news, Chris Judd and Heath Scotland have been taken off of Carlton's injury list. Footy manager Andrew McKay has told CFC TV he's happy with how the injury list is looking at this time of year.
The list looking relatively good at this time of year. Cast your mind back to last year and we had quite a number of injuries that we're balancing through the NAB Cup, but certainly we've got Chris Judd and Heath Scotland that are coming back either this week or next week, so it's all about just load balance for those 2 guys. We have got 4 on the injury list though. Obviously Jared Waite hurt his calf a couple of weeks ago. That's proving slow to heal. That'll be another probably 2 weeks before Jared comes back. Andrew Collins had some work on his ankle earlier in the week. That'll be 4 to 5 week injury. Reece O'Keefe had some work to his heel. That'll be again another probably 4 or 5 weeks before he's up for selection. And Nick Graham is having a scope on his knee today, so that'll be, and depending on what they find there, he just had some swelling and some discomfort in that knee, so that's probably looking up towards around 8 weeks for Nick. But generally pretty good considering this time of year and after the load of pre-season things.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll have another Carlton News Update again for you next week.